going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. EJR here once again. Wanted to chat with you guys a little bit today about a couple things going on with the channel, what my plans are, and basically what I've been up to. As you can see, the garage is a little more empty than it was. I put up a picture a couple days ago showing that it was pretty much full. I had a red R1 here, another ZX10, Sonny's 18 Gixxer was here we were working on. This here is Katie's bike. This is a 2005 Gixxer 750 that I've been kind of like sort of restoring. This was my buddy Matt's Turbo 750 at one point. This bike in its time was probably the fastest street bike around. I then got my BMW, and that bike was a full bolt-on setup bike similar to this. This was basically a side-by-side race with it. So anyway, if you notice, it's a little multicolored right now. We've got some original fairings going on it and stuff like that. We're probably going to just plasti dip the current fairings on it for now, because she does kind of have to learn to ride it. So just in case she does drop it, she won't be damaging anything that's important. And then eventually, if she decides she wants to keep this bike a little long term, we'll put some real fairings on the bike. But for now, this is her first bike and her learner bike. I'm waiting on a few more things to get it running, and then she'll be off to learn how to ride it. I'm sure I will vlog her learning to ride, because why the hell not? Let's jump over here to Rocket Taxi. As you can see, it's got a swing arm on it now. Some things have changed on it. It is now a single front rotor. We're waiting on a brake line and the FTECU ABS delete plug. The bike does not have any more ABS in the bike. I've pulled probably about 15 pounds out of it so far. Once I get the brake line, the brakes bled, and the ABS dongle, I'm going to take it out with the current tune still in it and probably get some GPS numbers on it. I did recently tune another fully set up R1, a red 2015. The bike does run pretty good. Disclaimer, the factory quick shifters on these bikes are not very good, so we're going to be putting a shifter on both this bike and the red one that I tuned. The red one that I tuned just recently raced the Bad Habit, which is Reckless Rodriguez 2016 ZX10R, which is fully set up. They had a really good race. But as you can see in the video, it loses momentum every time it shifts. You can see the tail come up and come back down. And that's because there's way too much kill time in the factory shifter, and there's nothing I can do about that with the OEM shifter. So we have a shifter on the way, like I said, for both bikes, and that'll be rectified, and they're gonna race again. We're also gonna put a smaller sprocket on the bike to kind of equalize the gearing a little bit, because the R1 was geared a little too short. But what's your opinion of that race? Do you think the R1 is gonna beat that ZX10 in the second race? I can tell you that it's going to be close, and I know how much slow shifts affect the outcome of a race. As you've seen, many of you, the Warren video talking about the quick shifter and how the GPS times changed so much with a fast quick shifter. So be prepared for that to possibly be a loss for the ZX10. We will see. There's a 20-pound rider weight difference. The ZX10 rider is 20 pounds heavier. That's not a lot, but it is something. And the other R1 also has his rear brake too, which he will be removing as well before they race again. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I have more parts coming for this bike, and I'll test it again once I get some parts in so I can make the bike rideable. Right now, there's no brakes on it whatsoever. All right, final subject of this video, TBN and where I'm going. Today, I'm going to be loading this bike up in the trailer, and we're going to be heading down to Atlanta to race 650 EB and many others. His H2 does make a lot more power than this bike, but obviously I have the weight advantage, and hopefully some of my sorcery will pay off, and I'll be able to at least make it a race. It's going to be a marked half mile to my understanding, so hopefully it goes well. I'm going to finish loading up the car and probably take a quick nap, maybe go get a haircut, and then I'm going to be heading out to Atlanta. So I am going to be doing a live stream later tonight, probably 7, 8 o'clock or so, while I'm in the car, just a traveling live stream to chat with you guys. But all right, like I said, enough rambling. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the live stream tonight.